Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Corporate Content Awards North America. I'm Andrew Thomas, the president of Cravenhill Publishing, the publishing editor of Communicate magazine and Transform magazine, and the founder of the Corporate Content Awards. And with me, helping make this as smooth a process as possible, I've got Molly James, senior staff writer on Communicate magazine. We're going to hear from her as she reads out the winners later. Now, this is the second year for the Corporate Content Awards North America, and sadly, it's also the second year where once more we have to celebrate your phenomenal work online. Although actually, I am now finally able to travel to the US and Canada, and I'm going to be joining some of you in the next few weeks to celebrate your work. I really can't wait. Now, what has been so impressive this year and last is the strategic thought behind your work. In entry after entry, we saw how companies are using corporate narrative and storytelling to develop an authentic voice with their stakeholders. But you know, it isn't just the storytelling, it's the strategy that underpins that storytelling. The thought behind the delivery, the insight working with the content. And although we have been divided geographically, I'm sure that I speak for all of us in saying that great work really does have that ability to bring us together. So before we start dishing out tonight's awards, I just want to say to all those watching and to all those entered, and of course to all those who win, thank you. Right, let's get down to business. Before we reveal the winners, let me tell you a few things about the way it's going to work. First off, we don't believe in long, cynical shortlists. If your name is read out, you've already won a gold, a silver, a bronze, maybe a highly commended. Basically, if you're watching this because you've already seen your name on the shortlist, you know you're a winner. However, as is the way in life, some of you are more of a winner than others. How do we decide those winners? Well, we are lucky to have a fantastic judging panel. We had 12 judges, and they had a fantastic job on their time. They ploughed their way through the submissions and they awarded points ranked against the various entry criteria of each separate category, such as creativity and innovation, research, planning, objectives, strategy and implementation. And it's those scores that determine the winners. But it is a scoring system. And that means sometimes we might celebrate a category with a gold and a bronze, but no silver. Or a bronze and a silver, but no gold. Maybe sometimes just a silver. We are mainly comparing within each category, but ultimately we are also comparing work across the board, and we believe there needs to be a consistency with standards. I know that sounds a bit complicated, but the one thing I do know is that it is a process that the judges took very seriously. So, who are those judges? They've been fantastic judges. Let's thank Maliha Akil from Fixed Network World, Daniela Carey from Cardinal Health, Kristen Fallon from GE Healthcare, Dave Fisher from Squarespace, Neera Gale from Delta Airlines, DJ Ham from Securian Financial, Cindy Hoots from Amazon Web Services Solutions Architecture, Karen Johnson from IC Thrive, Rob Manfredo from OTG Management, Veronica Rossini, Tent Partnerships for Refugees, Terry Wade for Ripple, and Madeline Wyatt from Suez. So whether you're watching this in the office or at home, raise your mug of coffee or your glass of champagne and let's give a toast to those judges. Right, let's do this. Let's reveal the winners of the Corporate Content Awards North America 2021. I know that Molly's ready. I'm ready. I hope everyone else is ready. And by ready, I mean ready with those hashtags to your various social media channels. The hashtag you need is hashtag Corporate Content Awards. Okay, our first award is for the best content campaign to assist with corporate positioning. Shortlisted in this category, we have Axiat, GE Healthcare, KPMG, and T. Rowe Price and Imprint. Before we reveal our winner, let's hear from some of those on the shortlist. T. Rowe Price and Imprint have been awarded a highly commended. Well done. Now, Molly, please reveal our first set of winners.
It's bronze for GE Healthcare. Silver is awarded to KPMG, and our first gold goes to Axiad. As a small company in the cybersecurity landscape, Axiad developed Smart Identity, an integrated marketing campaign designed to support its corporate positioning and attract new customers to adopt the Axiad Cloud product. One judge praised Axiad, stating, "Thoughtfully created, thoroughly researched and implemented."
A fantastic start, and we now move on to our next category. It's best content targeted to the investor audience. The shortlist is CFA Institute and Living Group, United Power Inc. and Teledio Productions. OK, Molly, who's won what?
Bronze is awarded to United Power and Toledo Productions, and it's gold for CFA Institute and Living Group. The CFA Institute, a non-profit association of investment professionals, worked with Living Group to build the online personal brand of its CEO and president. Together, they delivered an impactful and strategic social media campaign. The result was an impressive 736% increase in the LinkedIn followers over 19 months. Strong objectives that are backed by solid strategy and implementation, commented one judge.
Next up, we have best content targeted to the internal audience. Shortlisted in this category, we have LivaNova on their own, but Molly, what have they won?
LivaNova are taking home the Silver Award.
Now, best content targeted to the CSR community. In this category, we've got Imperial College Business School and Peregrine Communications, KPMG, Chibo and Rosen Group. Let's hear from some of those now. Molly, who's taking home the bronze, the silver or the gold?
Bronze is awarded to Chibo and Rosen Group. Silver goes to Imperial College Business School and Peregrine Communications. And it's gold for KPMG. KPMG launched a new initiative collating its various ESG commitments and aligning its strategy against the UN sustainability goals. The KPMG Our Impact Plan was divided into 4 categories, and through sharing stories and visual assets, successfully brought its commitments to life and delivered an engaging campaign. Beautiful, authentic and robust, said one judge.
We're now recognising the best use of content in a live or experiential setting. On the shortlist is the Las Vegas Raiders and BRC Imagination Arts. What are they going to win? Molly.
Las Vegas Raiders and BRC Imagination Arts are awarded the silver.
We are now recognising the best use of video. In the shortlist in this category, we have GE Healthcare, LivaNova, and Random 42. Molly, who wins what?
Bronze goes to Random 42. Silver is awarded to LivaNova, and it's gold for GE Healthcare. To combat the negative COVID-19 dialogue circulating online, GE Healthcare quickly implemented a campaign to counter this narrative and inspire courage, kindness and innovation. Leveraging its position as a provider of equipment to frontline healthcare professionals, they created a series of short videos capturing the real human stories at the centre of the fight against COVID-19. Judges were impressed with the use of organic content and smooth interweaving of information and storytelling.
Next up, we're awarding Best Use of Audio and Podcasts. In the shortlist, we have Hogan Lovells and Northern Media, VMware and Lewis. OK, Molly, who's won what?
It's silver for VMware and Lewis, and it's gold for Hogan Lovells and Northern Media. Hogan Lovells wanted to position its litigation practice as one of the best in North America. Northern Media were commissioned to develop a new podcast series that would go behind the scenes and beyond legal technicalities. The results exceeded expectations. Stellar creative work, praised one judge.
And now we have the best use of animation. On the shortlist we have Axiad, Dianomi and Living Group. OK, Molly, who's taking home what?
Silver goes to Axiad, and gold is presented to Dianomi and Living Group. Dianomi wanted to demonstrate its offering in an increasingly competitive marketplace. Living Group were tasked with revamping their previous marketing materials to inject a greater sense of personality, confidence and purpose into its visual communications. The result was a collection of strong, professional and slick assets that aligned with the objectives and business results.
Our next category is Best Use of Digital. Our judges loved the entry from Relics, but Molly, do they win bronze, silver or gold?
I'm delighted to announce that Relics are taking home a gold. As a FTSE 15 B2B information analytics group, Relics was struggling to generate positive earned media. The solution was to implement a parallax storytelling platform. It created immersive content and illustrated stories to create captivating visual content. The campaign achieved impressive and sustainable momentum over the past year.
Now we are recognising the best use of data. Those who made the shortlist are FlexShares and Imprint, State Street Global Advisors and Living Group, VMware and Lewis. Molly, please reveal our winners.
It's bronze for State Street Global Advisors and Living Group. The silver is awarded to FlexShares and Imprint, which means gold is awarded to VMware and Lewis. VMware carried out research that would inform a new thought leadership campaign around digital transformation. The global survey of more than 5,000 experts was conducted prior to the programme launch. To amplify the results in a captivating way, VMware told the story of digital transformation through an immersive site. One judge praised the powerful use of data to bring in the human element.
Next up, it's Best Use of a Visual Property. And shortlisted we have GE Healthcare and Housefield with Living Group. Molly, please reveal who's won what.
It's silver for GE Healthcare, which means Horsfeld and Living Group have been awarded a gold. Following exponential growth, Horsfeld enlisted Living Group to develop a new brand that would reflect the personality of the law firm and engage with its stakeholders. Living Group provided objective, data-based insights and identified the brand as thoughtfully rebellious, which became the foundation for Horsfeld's visual identity.
Next up, it's Best Copy Style or Tone of Voice. And will GE Healthcare take home bronze, silver or gold? Molly.
GE Healthcare are awarded a gold. GE Healthcare rapidly mobilised a campaign to counteract the fearful and negative narratives circulating through the news during the pandemic. The medical equipment provider utilised stories from the front line to share emotive stories of courage, kindness and innovation. A series of videos allowed the team to reinvent their storytelling strategy and implement a tone of voice that was honest, authentic and impactful.
And on to Best Branded Content. Now this can be a publication or a website, and vying for gold we have Axiad, Housefield and Living Group and HP. Molly, back to you.
It's bronze for Axiad, silver goes to HP and gold is awarded to Horsfeld and Living Group. Living Group applied its marketing intelligence data to inform the creation of a new website for Horsfeld. It created visually striking images and designed technology that would ensure cut-through among other law firms. Judges praised its branded content site as clean, engaging, accessible, and an excellent, thoughtful rebrand.
Next up, it's the Best Content-Driven Brand Created Community. Shortlisted is the CFA Institute with Living Group.
CFA Institute and Living Group are awarded a silver.
On to Most Creative Use of Owned Media Channels. Making the shortlist we have GE Healthcare and Relics. Molly, please reveal who's taking home what.
It's silver for GE Healthcare, which means it's gold for Relics. Following its adoption of storytelling platform Shorthand, RELX utilised its own media channels to promote its visually engaging content. Micro-targeting on LinkedIn enabled RELX to dramatically increase the number of reads. In one example, RELX brought its annual corporate responsibility report to life before promoting the story on social media. The story achieved an impressive amount of reads compared to the previous year.
It's the best one-off content campaign category next. Shortlisted is Live Nova. Molly, back to you. Do they win bronze, silver or gold?
It's gold for LeverNova. To ensure medical device company LeverNova could continue to operate through the pandemic, it launched the internal Healthy Habits campaign to provide employees in the essential industries with daily insights to stop the spread of COVID-19. The results speak for themselves, with an incredible 78% average engagement rate and over 214 views.
Next, it's best long-term use of content. On the shortlist we have Publicis Sapient with their Digital Life Index, Publicis Sapient and the How Channel Experience, and T. Rowe Price and Imprint. Molly, please tell us who's won what.
It's bronze for Publicis Sapient, the Digital Life Index. Silver is presented to T. Rowe Price and Imprint, and the gold is awarded to Publicis Sapient, the How Channel Experience. The How Channel was created as an on-demand video platform designed to replicate consumer-facing streaming networks. It delivered a customer-centric experience targeted at B2B audiences, with video content that will continue to be shared and deliver long-term impact. One judge commended brilliant evolution of owned content and platform, which is driving meaningful business results.
And finally, the award for Best Corporate Content during COVID-19. On the shortlist we have GE Healthcare and HP. Molly, who takes home what?
Silver is presented to HP, and the gold is taken home by GE Healthcare. As global cases of COVID-19 rose during early 2020, GE Healthcare noticed a rise in online conversations spreading dread and negativity. The company quickly sprang into action and produced a counter-narrative of hope and positivity. Its On the Frontline video series documented the experience of frontline workers. Judges loved the personal touch and quick mobilisation of the campaign that made a clear and immediate impact to the COVID-19 response.
OK, thank you, Molly. And there we have it. Congratulations to everyone so far. We're now going to reveal the winners of the two big awards of the ceremony. The Best Corporate Storyteller and the Grand Prix. Anyone who has made this year's shortlist is in the running to win this highly sought-after award. I'm going to hand back to Molly, and she's going to reveal who wins the Best Corporate Storyteller Award. Good luck, everyone.
The Best Corporate Storyteller Award goes to an organisation that demonstrated an incredibly strong combination of visual assets and clear language to reinvigorate stories about its business and people. This year's winner identified a clear challenge in generating positive earned media, and it swiftly devised a plan to ensure its corporate storytelling was stronger and more engaging than ever before. Social media micro-targeting elevated the corporate stories and successfully tripled engagement compared with the previous year. With the help of storytelling platform, this company successfully created immersive content, powerful images and illustrated stories that captivated its stakeholders. The winner devised a campaign which judges applauded as visually dynamic and impressive metrics. I'm delighted to reveal that the winner of this year's Best Corporate Storyteller Award is RELX.
Congratulations to RELX, a well-deserved win. Now, I'm going to hand back again to Molly. She is going to reveal who will be named our Grand Prix winner. Once again, good luck to you all.
This year's Grand Prix Award goes to an organisation that demonstrated excellence in its overall approach to the use of content within its corporate communications. The winning organisation redesigned its visual identity after more than a decade of growth. It developed a new visual property that reflected the brand's vibrant ethos and pushed for engagement with its internal partners. The strategy was based on a vast foundation of research, and the result was a clear and striking design. Judges were impressed with this standout creative project, describing it as brilliantly creative, innovative and visually strong. So this year's Grand Prix Award goes to Horsfeld and Living Group.
And with that final award presented, we draw to a close the Corporate Content Awards North America 2021. Now, it's not been the awards event that we wanted to hold, but we really hope we can see everyone in person and celebrate properly in the fall of 2022. I want to thank those companies who entered, and I want to thank our judges. But I also want to thank you all for watching. We hope wherever you are, you continue to toast your success. Don't forget to shout about that success across your social media channels. The hashtag to use is Corporate Content Awards. If you want to find out who won what, and crucially, of course, why, the winner's book is available on the Corporate Content Awards website. Entries for the 2022 awards will be open in the new year, so please do keep your eyes peeled as we will email you soon with all of the key dates. Again, thank you. Stay safe and stay well.